Hey everyone, it's Dinah, and we are back for another Christmas special reaction for Doctor Who. The Doctor Who 2024 Christmas special is here at long last. And yeah, so I mean, first things first, actually, just to get it though, first things first, Merry Christmas. It's Christmas, Merry Christmas, and a happy holiday season to all of you watching this at whichever point of its upload you're watching this at. But yeah, if you celebrate Christmas specifically, if you don't celebrate Christmas but you celebrate the holiday season, whatever you celebrate, however you celebrate it, Merry Christmas and happy holiday season as well to all of you. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy and happy with lots of food, hopefully lots and lots of food and plenty of gifts and good company and everything that the holiday season would require. So yeah, Christmas 2024 is here. 2024 itself has felt like such a breeze of a year, personally, anyway. It's felt like such a breeze of a year. I think everything after 2020, I think it's like, the more the years go, the more the years after 2020 go by, it feels like every year since then has been the most mind-boggling breeze of a year. Like, it just happens. You don't get time to process it. Like time itself does not give you time to process it happening. It's just like, I'm here, deal with it. If you can't, tough shit. So yeah, but I think 2024 especially, I feel like it has been like much more of like an actual whoosh of a year than anything else. So yeah, it feels weird to celebrate holiday season now, but it's here and it has been very, very celebratory. So hopefully you're all kind of, happy and enjoying this time off. If you manage to, assuming you managed to get the time off and everything, you should really get the time off. This is the 2024 Doctor Who Christmas holiday special, and before anyone says anything, I know the other episodes so far for season 14, only the reaction for episode 1 is up. The others are on the way. They are coming. I'll still put this up ahead of the others, but the others are coming. Season 14, I have reacted to all of it, so the other episodes are coming, rest assured. So the finale was that everything was unveiled. We had Sutek, and it was revealed that he had been latched onto the TARDIS like a really clingy space dog for literally since his first encounter with the Doctor and everything. He'd just been kind of just holding on to the TARDIS, holding on for dear life, and kind of planting little kind of Susan triads everywhere the TARDIS landed, everywhere through time and space. And we had like a really kind of dusty universe that was full of decay and death and all that kind of stuff. Visually it did look great and really depressing too, so that's we had that. We had Unit as well. Unit made a comeback and they helped out with all the Sutek stuff. And we had I forget her name, which I feel like I shouldn't, because she has been featured quite. Is it Mel or is it? Or I don't. Is it Mel? Melanie, or is it? I think I might need to actually look her up. I think it is Mel, isn't it? I think it is Mel. Is it not Mel Gibson? Is it? Melanie, yeah, Mel Bush, not Melanie, not Mel Gibson, Mel Bush, yeah, Mel Bush, yeah, Bonnie Langford. I was thinking of Bonnie Langford, but then I was like, but that's the actress's name. What's the actual character's name? So yeah, but we had Mel Bush. She made a return again. She's been working for Unit anyway, so we had that stuff. But I think we had some pretty good episodes throughout season 14, like a lot of different kind of Monster of the Weekish ones, and then other ones that kind of really pushed forward Ruby Sunday as this big kind of enigma that needed to be solved, and like a mystery woven throughout space and time and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I mean, I think since then there's been varying, I haven't had a chance to properly rewatch that season as well, to properly take it all in or to go over all those sort of details again. But since then, I think there's been kind of varying perspectives and opinions on exactly how well the season pulled off its mystery and how well it executed it and how good it was on paper versus in practice and everything. But for whatever it was worth, I definitely still enjoyed Shooty as 15. I definitely enjoyed 15 as the Doctor, and I enjoyed Millie as Ruby as well. So yeah, but then I think they left off, and I think they did kind of part ways. I think she found her biological mum again, and then they kind of brought her back into the family and everything. So now I think she's left the TARDIS to reunite with her and spend some time with her again. So whether or not we see her in the future in the next season, we don't know. No confirmation or denial just yet, or if we're gonna get like a new companion or something, because it's not uncommon for that to happen with that. I don't think with any of the Doctors. I think 10 had that, and then I think Smith kind of had that, and Capaldi also kind of had that. But yeah, I don't know how it's going to go down. But presumably we do. I think actually we do have a new companion for the Christmas special, at least, because I think that is the one thing I think for the most part I've managed to remain kind of spoiler free and everything in terms of special. But the one thing I do know, the only piece of information I do know is casting, and that's Nicola Coughlan. She is going to be in this special, presumably as a companion. Presumably, I think, you know, I feel like she feels like she would make a great companion. The only other things that she's been in that I know of, but I haven't actually properly watched, is Derry Girls, which I think she's unarguably famous for. And more recently, she was in, I think, one of the more recent seasons of Bridgerton. So yeah, so she's definitely kind of expanding her credits a bit more and actually showing up in more things and everything. So it'd be cool to see her in this, you know, and see what she's like. I don't know if she's. Pretty sure she's Irish. I don't know if she's still gonna be Irish in this, or if they're gonna make her English or something. I feel like depending on which part she's from, that'll probably be quite, you know, to her. But yeah, either way, she's gonna be in this, so it'll be cool to see her and 15 getting along. I think I've like having seen like different kind of fan edit kind of clips here and there of Derry Girls. She has a hilarious personality in Derry Girls, which I think at some point I need to actually watch the show, because they actually just looks really funny. But yeah, I think based on that too, if she has any kind of similar personality from that, I haven't seen like what she's like in Bridgerton, but if she has like a similar personality, then sure, you know, like a comedic companion or someone who can actually keep up with it. Like it's always fun when we have a companion who can keep up with the Doctor or match up to him personality wise and everything, you know. So we'll see how this goes. But got my book, I got my pens, I got my special Christmas prosecco, and I've got some water on standby too in case that becomes an emergency. But yeah, other than that, we are good to go. So the 2024 Christmas special for Doctor Who. Let's see what's in store.
Everything we hold dear, democracy itself will fall.
Hey, there he is. No, is he room service now? Ooh, who's this? Oh, Murder. Oh, Agatha Christie, Murder on the Orient Express. So World War II and now 1962.
Ham and cheese toasty and a pumpkin latte.
Who are you?
Who ordered the toasty and the latte?
Wrong room. Never mind.
He does room service throughout time. Base camp Everest, the fucking mountain. Okay, a latte on the mountains would make sense. When did they say this was? Ah, there she is. Oh, look at her. Oh, she's actually gorgeous. She's fucking gorgeous. Oh, she's actually, oh god. Oh, lady in red. A lady in red.
Single. Oh, does it show? Room.
Oh, she looks so good.
Hello. Merry
Is that
Christmas.
a fly?
Joy. Welcome to my room.
Joy. Did she order the latte? Silurians! It's the... And she's got a hairdryer. Oh, there he is. He finally got the right room. He finally got the right place. We got the Silurians back. Joy to the World. Ah, Joy to the World. Written by Stephen Moffat. Oh, Stephen Moffat. He did the Christmas special too. He did, yeah. 4202. Whoa. Oh, imagine if this is what 4202 looks like. I mean, we'll never be around to see it, but still. Damn, 4202. I mean, the amount of stuff that Back to the Future predicted for the current, for our time period, and basically none of it's come true, so I don't even know. But this is still generations ahead, like... Oh, he's got a little, like a morning gown on as well. Ooh. Is that like coffee machines, futuristic coffee machines?
Refreshments for hotel guests only. Are you a guest at the hotel?
Nah, not me. I bring my own room.
He's that convenient of a guest, he brings his own room.
Fresh milk. I mean, I could just get a fridge.
Sorry, is that a toilet?
Is it a what?
A toy. That's a first.
Newspaper.
A toy.
Takes a coffee table.
I mean, hey, if it's fast acting coffee, then it goes in, comes out, you know? 2 cups.
Habit.
Oh.
Never get used to them leaving. Here. Keep the
Oh.
mug bigger on the inside.
A bigger. I need a mug like that. It's bigger on the inside. God. But then how would it stay insulated though? Would it just be one big cold cup of coffee eventually? Details. Like a bigger on the inside thermal mug. That would be key.
You're working for me now, Trev. Stroll with me.
Pretty sure he was in Game of Thrones. Yeah, pretty sure.
We are on a top secret, dangerous mission.
Are there people from different time periods here too? Or is this just like
briefcase?
vintage cosplay? This would be incredibly vintage if it's 4202.
The Time Hotel. What's that then?
The Time Hotel.
What does that mean?
Yeah, people from all different time periods. But is it human exclusively? I mean, well, this is on Earth,
All
so
of
yeah.
human history
Yeah, this is on Earth,
now
so that makes sense.
available as mini breaks. Is that how it works?
I thought you said you were from head office. Don't you know how it works?
I like to enter investigations with my mind completely blank.
Talk to me, explain to me like I'm 5.
Shall I
Yeah.
make my mind blank too, sir?
It may not be necessary. Okay.
Okay.
So a hotel, but instead of rooms, time portals. Yeah.
Time portals, ah. So each door opens up to a different.
Stone door
Yeah.
up there. That is actual stone.
Whoa.
Live from the Stone Age.
Stone Age, yeah. Dang.
Ancient Rome, the fall of Troy. Your favorite assassination?
You can go back and revisit assassinations, really?
No wonder there was no room at the inn.
I just clocked that as well.
Yes, we're doing a special.
It's Christmas.
Everywhere, all at once.
Christmas everywhere all at once. Wow, okay.
A ham and cheese toasty and a pumpkin latte.
Ah,
Ham and cheese
ooh.
toasty and a pumpkin latte, sir.
That's
Enjoy a
instant.
light snack.
Is that fast food or is that just...
The kitchens are 30 minutes in the future. They start preparing your food.
So it is
It saves time.
it is fast
Still
food then.
microwave, though.
We can't expect miracles.
I am going undercover.
It's still microwaved, even 30 minutes in the future. Well, I mean, hey, you gotta wait until someone orders it, then you gotta reheat it again, so, yeah.
That is where Mr. Briefcase wants to go. Lesson number 1.
Is he gonna carry something through one of the time portals? Is he gonna alter human history by, like, planting something somewhere or killing someone? Is he gonna try and assassinate Kennedy?
No, seriously, I'm on this.
Oh.
This is going to be the least I've ever let anybody down.
Oh, that many times, huh, Trev? Well, hey, you know, he's got the spirit. You gotta encourage that. He's got the spirit. Oh.
The starseed will bloom.
That's like
Flesh will rise.
the Men in Black thing. There was an alien in Men in Black who could do that. Is it a... Huh?
Access upgraded.
Oh? Oh, so the briefcase, was it possessing people? Like a game of hot potato, just passes on from person to person.
Trev, can you give me a hand in here? Somebody left this case.
Oh no, don't take Trev, don't take Trev. No, we just got Trev. I like Trev so far.
Access upgraded.
Oh, Trev. Oh, they just get Thanos. They get freaking Thanos out of existence.
Oh, no.
Oh, is he fighting it? Can he?
I was on a mission.
Oh, Trev, no. Oh, Trev. He was, oh, God damn it. Oh, Trev. It was good while it lasted. No, Trev didn't deserve that. He did not deserve that. He was a hard worker and he was still willing to cooperate with the Doctor, a man who literally showed up out of nowhere. That's just not fair. That's unfair. But then it eventually ends up on the Silurians thing. Yeah. So Trev's, I think by that point, Trev has to be long dead then. But hey, it's a good sign that the Silurians by 4020 whatever, or 4202, the Silurians have actually managed to come back up to the surface. At least that's a good sign. But how do you get a door to a tent though? A tent's not a hotel. Or does it include anyone, like multiple people living inside one tent? Are they not going to try and get to the doctor, or like you just walked right past him?
I went and let him down.
Oh no! Come on! Oh. Well, she just had. Oh, fuck you, Moffat. Just always ending shit on a sour note.
Why is there a lizard man in my room?
I'm so sorry. This has never happened before.
Question? What is in that case?
It's a surprisingly sincere reassurance.
Am I in the way in my own actual room?
Take the case. We detect power in you.
Ah, now they want the
You got
doctor.
that right.
Oh, this is just men all over, isn't it? Even lizard men.
I know.
He's a Silurian. Don't call him a lizard man.
Yeah, but it's just a mask, isn't it?
No, it's.
Oh. Are you two having a sort of game? I know all about these hotels.
Stars.
Oh joy! Oh joy!
Pardon my French, but what the French is going on? I am tempted.
Is it like a sentient
I'm
case?
taking the case.
Joy! No, I don't want to lose Joy.
What's this on my wrist? Look at this.
I do not want to lose Joy.
Those your towels all sorted. Just ran down to reception if you want anything else.
Oh, thank you. Very kind. The starseed will bloom and the flesh will rise.
Oh, I know.
You know? How are you not reacting to a Silurian in the room?
Tell me your story. Cling on to your story.
Oh.
I was lost. In the caves, there was a door. This place, they were so kind.
Those guys, they helped you. I love those guys. Stay alive for those guys.
Oh, gosh. It would not be a Stephen Moffat episode without people dying every 10 seconds, so... And especially giving them like an emotional introduction before killing them off, yeah.
That is an implanted idea that you think you are not allowed to question. You were being mansplained by a briefcase.
You're being briefcase-splained.
Honey, the doctor. Do you even know what starseed is?
Yes, to you.
Is that what Ego was putting in the planets in Guardians of the Galaxy? Whoa, is that Starseed?
Please reseal the Starseed containment unit within 20 seconds, or the current case holder will be disintegrated with extreme prejudice.
Oh, you got 20 seconds.
Hello, excuse me.
You got 20 seconds, Joy, okay? You got 20 seconds.
But I'm actually going to die.
Not for several seconds, just live in the moment.
Please close the case.
What is this closed? What's the time?
Closure of the Starseed containment unit. Please enter your...
Oh, fuck off. No.
Current case holder will be disintegrated.
In another 20 seconds? Oh, in 15 seconds,
Did
okay.
you see that coming? Did you see that coming?
Do you know the code?
No.
Oh, you need a code. That is one hell of a security loophole.
The time zones are physically connected. They're already interacting. So in theory...
So you could jump across somewhere and have another...
7214. 7214.
Who are you?
Where? Oh, there's 30 minutes, right? Or is it...
Stabilizing, you're safe.
The long way round.
Yes, how
The
long?
lo-
You'll find out.
What do I do? Where do I go?
You will find out.
Oh, do you see this? Is why nobody likes you. You have to be mysterious all the time. That's why everyone leaves you. That is why you were always alone.
You have to stay here.
Complete the loop. That's the only way to get the call.
I mean, he's got a point. You've got a point. He's got a point. I
Do
mean...
you know how alone you are? You live in a great big giant spaceship and there aren't any chairs, and you haven't even noticed because nobody ever comes round.
You don't have any chairs. You need to make your TARDIS feel like home again, Doctor. Oh, that is amazing. That is actually amazing. Moffat getting the Doctor to just yell freaking deprecations at himself.
Joey's gone. So's Mr. Silurian. Can I have that room for...
Does she know what a Silurian is?
for a year?
Is that why she didn't
And
react?
I'm gonna need money, aren't I? Remind me, where do I get money from again? What is your name?
Anita.
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 Are we gonna lose Anita? She's suspiciously very well collected and calm and level-headed.
Do you need anything doing around here?
He's gonna get a job. He's gonna get a job. Oh, well, I mean, it's not the worst idea.
We have an order.
Psychic paper.
Oh, that's good. That is some really top-notch customer service. Yeah, you don't even need to tell me, because I can already read your mind. Yeah.
I'm on a diet. Ah,
Wrong table.
that's what it's picking up.
Ah, well, hey, you can be on a diet all you want, but the heart craves what the heart craves, even if it's, you know... Is he making the mop levitate? Anita, like, what do you do? Like, how are you this? Like, I need some of whatever you're on.
No problem. Just gotta let people get on with their lives.
Yeah. You and me, letting people get on with their lives.
Oh, Anita, who are you not
Auld
phoning?
Lang Syne.
Old friends.
Who are you not phoning, Anita? Is that why you're so level-headed? Because you're still pondering the past, that you don't have time to process the
It seems
present?
to be bigger on the inside.
A microwave is bigger on the inside, yeah. Time or technology would actually, like, save people so much trouble. Bigger on the inside is what we need in so many cases.
Is this armed?
It doesn't take me where I want to go.
Ah.
It takes you where you need it to go.
And why is my car blue now?
He's just... Oh, and he's got little mini TARDISes too. So you spent a year just... Oh, that is amazing. That is actually amazing.
Where'd you get them?
Online, mostly. For some reason, there's loads of them.
He found the TARDISes online? Really? Can we keep Anita at least? We've lost everyone else. Can we keep Anita?
Have a chair.
That makes no sense. I'm not kidding.
Dinner with Anita.
If you're looking at them.
Oh, Angels, the Weeping Angels, yeah. Another one of Moffat's creations, I believe, yeah.
You know what?
What?
This is my favourite night of the week.
Aww. The Doctor and Anita, yeah. I feel like Anita would fare for, like, a surprisingly, like, swell companion. Yeah, chair night.
You see, the connection to the Time Hotel isn't active. I can't get through.
Not a
clue what he's Whoa.
talking about.
Oh, you're friggin' disturbing a young couple's night.
I hate my time. Yes.
Yeah. Were they waiting to... The Doctor and Anita. I like this duo. Yeah.
Guy.
Who's Guy?
Guy Fawkes.
Oh, Guy Fawkes.
The guy who tried to blow up Parliament.
Ah.
The fireworks over him.
He would
He's
have.
not your boyfriend then?
I don't have a boyfriend.
Yeah. Boyfriends, who needs them, right?
Right.
This is such a lovely friendship. This is a genuinely lovely friendship.
Sneaking off without saying goodbye.
Just off for a few days.
I've heard that one before.
Anita, I...
Oh God, you're married, aren't you?
No.
Not anymore. Not
It's
anymore.
just, amazing. And you know why it was amazing? You.
Please let Anita stay alive. Please, don't let her die.
Everyone who knows you is so lucky.
Oh.
I bet you they tell you that all the time.
They should. If they don't, they should.
Just the ones, actually.
No, they should. You need to hear it more.
Just the one guy.
Oh,
You look after yourself, okay?
Anita.
Never be alone at Christmas. You don't need to be, because I'll be right here. Anita, at the Sandringham.
Anita at the Sandringham.
Think of me sometimes.
Why? Moffat, why would you do this to me? Why would you actually fucking do this to me? Why? What have I done to deserve this? You kill like 3 or 4 people, and then you take Anita away from me. I mean, granted, she's alive, but still, why are you doing this to me? This is just unfair. This is unfair. Anita at the Sandringham. I am gonna remember you forever. Anita at the Sandringham. Can she be the companion for season 15? Anita Sandringham?
Oh, do you see this? Is why nobody likes you. You have to be mysterious all the time. That's why everyone leaves you. Why you are always alone.
You have to stay here. Complete the loop.
Oh god, what he's been through to get here too. Oh, that is a fucking gut punch. That is a gut punch. Oh, the chair. Chair night.
But I can't.
Yeah, bootstrap.
Bootstrap paradox,
I mean,
yeah.
Basically, the code came from nowhere, but then so did the universe, and no one complains about that.
Ah, that's true, yeah.
Walk along the corridor to another time zone, thousands of years later.
Mm.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mm-hmm.
You just microwave the star.
Yeah, the temporal energy accumulates and it speeds up the process. So is that why they said the Doctor would has immense power? He would know where to go and how to how to get there.
Do you know what you can tell about a person from the hotel room that they choose?
Nothing.
Everything.
She likes chairs and hotels with great stuff.
Loneliest, saddest hotel room in the world. What kind of person? What kind of sad sack?
Oh, he's really reaching it. He's really trying to. Oh, he's trying to bring her out. He's trying to get her to break free.
And your mother?
Oh, he's breaking in the mother. He's playing the Yo Mama card.
She died on Christmas Day. On Christmas Day! And I said goodbye in an iPad because of the rules! She died alone! And those awful people in their wine fridges and their dancing and their parties, and I listened to them, and I let my mother die alone! I can never be home on Christmas Day. And I can never be with anyone on Christmas Day because I let her down.
Oh.
I let her down. The last day of her life on Christmas Day.
So first Trev and now Joy.
I can never change that. I can never change it.
Did the case let go? Oh, the case let go of her. The case let go. She dropped it, or did it just let go? She had too much control. It couldn't.
Did you do that?
It couldn't.
Yeah. Made you angry.
Yeah.
To wake you up.
An emotional backlash. Yeah.
Thank you.
She has gorgeous blue eyes. Conflict solutions? Conflict solutions?
Villengard.
Villengard! Oh, those cunts.
Biggest arms manufacturer in recorded history.
Oh, those dickheads. Is that, are we dinosaurs now? Is this dinosaurs? Someone built a hotel room in the Jurassic era or whatever? Or Cretaceous, I don't know whichever era. Oh, gosh, oh. Did a T-Rex just eat a star? Did a T-Rex... Oh, it's got teeny tiny arms, it can't latch onto it. That's fine. Yeah, the handcuffs are never going to latch onto its arms. But is it still gonna... Oh, fuck off. You're telling me a dinosaur is under their control now? They're controlling a dinosaur?
Doctor, your thing is buzzing.
Listen, all of me is pretty stressed.
Zappy thing.
Yeah, we vibrate when we're stressed, yeah.
Hello, sir. Trev Simpkins, reporting for duty.
Oh, Trev.
How were you even talking to me?
The psychic graft has been duplicated
Consciousness?
virtually. I was able to connect it to the briefcase communication software.
That was very clever.
Well, I've had several million years to work it out.
You're part of Villengard now.
As I told you a very long time ago, I will not let you down, sir.
Oh, damn, Trev, even in the afterlife. Even...
Love you, Trev.
Thanks.
Oh, Trev, you fucking MVP.
I know that you're stuck inside there, but the case will have sense.
Oh, you little legend. Even in death, he does not let you down. I'll tell you this, even in life, you didn't let him down, Trev. What happened was not your fault. What ancient is this? Ancient Egyptian? Mesopotamian? Greek?
Like that, how did it get there?
4.5 millennia, sir.
Do you want to run those numbers again, Trev?
4.5 minutes, sir.
4.5 hours. I would have preferred millennia, but yeah. Oh, the tent dudes. Oh, he's just stealing their rope. They don't see that, really? Okay, that I get, but they don't see the rope being stolen?
What are you doing? What's he gonna take from her?
Hello again. Coming through.
Hey, how you doing? Just miles and miles of rope. Is she coming along too? Is she gonna be really cool like Anita? And we're gonna get emotional, we have to say goodbye to her again. Off the back of the Polar Express. Not really the Polar Express, but I'm gonna believe anyway. Oh, swing it, swing it, swing it, swing it, swing it, swing it. Oh, what's it catching on to? Oh. Oh, there we go. Is that rope gone? They're not getting that rope back. They are not getting that rope back at all. Is it the case? It's the case. Very rusty and very old, but still functional. Is it detonating?
Okay.
He said 4.5 minutes, right? It must have been 4.5 minutes by now.
Going to be fine.
letter off about him. His sentence was just Polly.
I wrote this letter. Great letter you should send to her.
Oh, great. Follow your dreams. Be with the one you love. Yeah. Go. Be with her. Is she swallowing the energy to the star? Are we gonna lose Joy?
Star seed.
It's in me now. It's in all of us.
Oh, all everyone has ever taken.
Saving something beautiful. The flesh will rise, and the star will shine. I will shine. We need to find a friend. Do that.
Joy, you deserve better than this, Joy. Is she gonna be like the North Star of Bethlehem? The three wise men are gonna follow her or something? Oh, there we go. Is she gonna be the star? Is she gonna be the star?
There's hope, you know.
You gonna write something better? Don't not write to her, just write something better. Yeah, fix that sentence structure, yeah. Follow your woman to that north, follow us and that North Star to your woman, yeah. Ruby! Ruby! Oh, Ruby Sunday. Oh, she's looking at the star too.
You come highly recommended. By an old friend of yours.
Oh, did he get her a job? He got her a job at the Time Hotel.
Interested in working at the Time Hotel.
He got her a job. For old lang syne. Oh, he got her a job. Oh.
Merry Christmas. I can't wait to see you properly.
The Royal Hope Hospital. Ah, that's where Martha worked. Oh. Oh, they're gonna be together among the stars. Oh, that is. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah, this is Bethlehem. Is this Bethlehem? I see 3 camels. Bethlehem! Yeah, I fucking knew it! Yeah, Bethlehem. The year 1. Oh, the year 1. Oh, Doctor Who will return. Oh. We need Anita back. I need Anita back. I need Anita back. I need her back. I'll say this, like, Stephen Moffat knows how to do episodes. He knows how to do stories, and I think he knows how to do stories like with such raw human emotion, where that's like such a driving factor, and that's such a, you know, it's such an important factor to what makes a story work, and like he knows how to get you as an audience to get invested in the characters seconds before they get ripped away from you, seconds before. And I mean, I'll say this, like the writing is one thing, but even the actors in this too, the actors are like, I've seen them in other places too, like even Trev, I'm pretty sure the only other place I remember seeing him in, I think he was in Game of Thrones at one point, I'm pretty sure, like part of Daenerys' storyline before she gets to Westeros and everything. So I think he was there, and I think Trev and the Silurian and like the others, I think they actually took the time to, you know, let them stick around for a while before you took them out. And then even the Doctor again, I think this time, I think the Doctor also being this version of the Doctor being someone, this version being someone who's so much more emotionally kind of like unguarded, and he's so much more like, he no longer holds up emotional barricades or does kind of hit much more when like a character like this dies, and when a connection is forged, and then that person kind of dies and everything too. So I think with Shooty too, like he's still holding up his end of the Doctor deal so well. But yeah, Moffat, man, he just, I think again, if there's one thing, it's universally agreed in this fandom, no matter who you like, no matter who you dislike, if there's one thing Moffat can excel at doing, it's killing people, and killing people you care about, especially, you know, like making you care about someone and then killing them off. It doesn't matter if it takes a season or a couple of episodes or even 10 minutes to do it, he will do it. The man will do it. He's legitimately that, like an insane genius. He's like an insane genius in that sense. So yeah, but I think Doctor Who is just it's his forte, and he knows how to work with it so well. I genuinely had no idea he was coming back to do the Christmas special. Either I didn't, or I didn't, I just forgot. But either way, it's a nice surprise to see anyway. Because I think when he wrote, I think it was Boom for season 14. That one was such a great episode. And even that one too. I think again, like this one and that one, it's so driven by human emotion, and I think the saving factor and the kind of the savior factor is human connection. It's the power of belief, and the power of belief in oneself, and the belief in other people and their capacity to do good, and their capacity to be brave in the face of danger, and all that kind of stuff, like those kind of thematic arcs that carry characters through heavy moments and stuff like that too. Like he knows that, and he knew exactly what to do with these characters, and he nailed it. So I love this episode as a Christmas special, you know. But I think with this one, I think what kind of struck out to me more and more, especially towards the end, but I think I'd argue in very recent years it's become unarguably much more striking, and it's become like a much more kind of respected and acknowledged kind of aspect of like Christmas time is, you know, it's a time to kind of be together, and it's a time to foster connection. It's a time to kind of, you know, not everyone's going to be able to. There's a lot of different reasons that not everyone's going to be able to be together, and someone might be alone, whether that's by choice or just by force or whatever. But I think because even like a lot of the time, like the kind of mentality kind of indulged and enforced by some of the characters in this was, you know, don't be alone, go find a friend, and everything. I think in general that does apply very heavily to the Doctor, but I think also for a Christmas special, I feel like that is a very, very special and very powerful kind of message to enforce too. It's like, you know, Christmas is not simply Christmas. It's easy to look at Christmas and think of the tree and the decorations and the food and all that kind of stuff, but then, you know, it's just as important to remember Christmas is about a time of giving, and a time of being together, and actually not being alone, and actually spending it with someone else, like even just one other person, you know, even one other person, just as long as you're not alone, then that's the most important part of Christmas and everything. I think this episode really showcased like the effect that being alone can have on you, and the effect that you being alone can have on other people as well. I like with Joy and her mum too, like her not being, like, because of the rules of like the lockdown rules and everything, her not being able to say goodbye to her mother in hospital right before she died. And I think I've read like at least a few stories where people genuinely suffered from that, like during COVID, during lockdown, when people weren't allowed to visit hospitals or anything, like you know, people lost their loved ones, like friends and family, but then they couldn't say goodbye in person. Like if they were lucky, they got to say goodbye to them over like a video call or something, but then that was it. They couldn't actually visit them. They couldn't have like hold their hand one last time. They couldn't say goodbye face to face, and then that was it. That was all the time they got and everything. So it's a very harrowing and stark kind of reality to have, and the fact that they included that for this with Joy as well was a really, really nice kind of touching detail. And you know, even someone like Anita too, I think, I can't remember, I need to go back and check, but I'm not sure if they've actually properly established what Anita's past was like if she actually had someone but then it didn't work out, or she just kind of lost family, or she was separated, or whatever happened. But I think she worked, like, as far as we know, she worked in that hotel alone, like in terms of management and room service and reception, until the Doctor came along and everything. So she was just alone, and then the Doctor came along and changed her life and everything. So it's also the power of like so many of these connections are so simple, like they're not overly complex. It's literally just the Doctor bumping into someone and deciding to stay, or deciding to bring them along for the ride, and then talking to them, and them spending time together. Like time spent together, it doesn't have to be like an overly complex kind of thing, you know. And even in this case, like the Doctor just staying for a year allowed him to grow unbelievably close with Anita, and actually make like a friend for life that he was able to recommend at the end too. So, you know, I think it's just like the power of connection, whether it's a friend, whether it's family, whether it's both, you know, that is like a very, very powerful thing to kind of, you know, showcase to viewers in a story at Christmas. Like, you know, just like the power that like you know, one, and I think even at the end, like Joy turning into the star that helps other people, like even helping other people. Like, you know, Christmas is a time of giving. You give your time, you give presents and gifts, but then you can give your time, you can give money, you can give someone else like a bit of attention or something, and you can give and you can receive just as much and everything. So yeah, she gave so much as well in the end. So I don't believe that they would bring her in only for her to have like blink and you'll miss it screen time, or like very, very minuscule screen time or anything like that. Like I don't believe she'd agree to that, but I don't believe that they'd seek her out just for that either. So it didn't make sense. But then of course, you give it enough time, like funnily enough, and then yeah, she actually gets to be a character. But yeah, Joy, I mean, she was written really well as like a really personable, really relatable, really kind of human kind of character in this, and like a really kind of nice and simple kind of character, like in like a really kind of lovely way. Like she's just like a lovely person in general. And I think Nicola Coughlan too, like her performance, in the elevator, especially when the Doctor was kind of deducing her as a person based on her choice of hotel room and trying to deduce her past, and even using like actually berating her and judging her and actually trying to bring out the anger in her as well, like her transition from that like an emotionally controlled briefcase carrier to someone who's actually like back into Joy again, who's actually pissed and rightfully pissed off that he's even lightly kind of making like bringing up her mother and judging her life choices and all that kind of stuff too. But yeah, and then even once she finally broke down and she was actually like just explaining her past and how she lost her mum to him, like Nicola Coughlan is an amazing performer. She's like, as a performer, she is so good, and I think I need to watch Dairy Girls at some point. And I think, I mean, I mentioned this before in the season 14 reaction as well. I also need to get around to watching Bridgerton at some point. So even the way she ended, I think it was emotional, but I think it's the difference between seeing someone who's sad to go and someone like Trev, who like Trev just felt like he let the Doctor down again. He's like, you are like, I'm gonna let you. This is gonna be the least I've ever let someone down. So he has a history of at least feeling like he's disappointed people. But in the end, he pulled through. He was the MVP. He came in clutch. So yeah. But even Joy is someone like who has a history of trauma and loss, and I do wonder because her dress sense is impeccable. Like I love it. Again, she's the lady in red with the red beret and the jacket and the kind of greenish kind of dress and everything, but like with her dress sense and her outward personality being somewhat more peppy and joyful and really outward and social and everything. Like I wonder if that's her kind of covering up for for what she's lost and her trying to hide her grief and hide her soul. Like she grieves inside and she grieves very, very inwards and doesn't typically let people know and everything. She only told the Doctor because he was pissing her off. But other than that, she kind of wants people to see her as Joy, and she kind of wants to live up to her name maybe and actually be someone outgoing and joyful. And at no point did I anticipate we'd be losing her too. I know she was attached to the briefcase, but even then, once she got angry enough, the briefcase let her go. So then that's Stephen Moffat throwing like a red herring at us, being like, oh, the briefcase let her go, so clearly she's lived. And yeah, but like in Stephen Moffat stories, people die. That's what happens. That's what you need to know. Especially JJ on Twitter. I think she knows how Stephen Moffat stories work now. Stephen Moffat stories end, I mean, usually with some kind of emotional output. It's either like immense joy or immense sorrow. Those are the two. Like you want to say there's a spectrum, but there's nothing in between. You don't hover in between. There's like either immense joy or immense sorrow, and you're just gonna bounce back and forth between each one. That's how Stephen Moffat works when he's on Doctor Who. So. But yeah, I do genuinely love that tie-in at the very end of. I mean, expanding but beyond that as well. Like she became Joy became a North Star for so many different people throughout time. For the guys in Antarctica, if that's what it was, on Everest in the tents. The woman pursuing her lover in Italy as well in 1962. So obviously for that time period too, she'd probably end up having to run away and stuff to actually be with her lover as well. So for her and even the old couple in 1940 in the middle of the Blitz and everything. I'm actually not sure exactly when the Blitz was, but I'm assuming because it was. I mean, no, the Blitz was London, wasn't it? The Blitz was London, or was it exclusively London? there was a London Blitz. I don't know if there was a Manchester Blitz or whatever. I never learned that part. Yeah, they were in Manchester, but then it was the middle of the war anyway, so there's that. But it's throughout time, and I think even if you think about it scientifically too, like light from a star will stretch for years and years and years, even long after it's gone as well. So for years upon years upon years, like she, you know, became like a North Star for so many people, and even absorbed her own mother's kind of starlight as well. Like eventually, she said goodbye on the iPad first. We saw that happening first. And I think it was kind of nice to see the even in that. Like I think, you know, like on the one side, Joy felt so much remorse and felt so much sadness for having not been able to say goodbye properly. But I think it was kind of nice to see that, like on her mum's side, her mum was never like angsty towards her for that. Like she appreciated that sentiment for whatever it was worth and everything. You know, I think understandably, Joy would feel remorse, and she would always wish that she could have done more. But then her mother, I think maybe even her mother actually understanding what the rules were, and Joy couldn't come and see her no matter how hard she tried. She'd still try and send something, and I think her mother always appreciated that. But then eventually, once Joy becomes a star, her stardust gets absorbed into the star, and they join, and it's beautiful and everything. But yeah, I think that one tie-in that I kind of made like as a sort of not so like full kind of joke was, of course, her being the star for the three wise men to follow. And they had three camels, so they're 3 camels on the hill, and of course it was Bethlehem in the year 1. So yeah, I think they made another joke about there not being any more rooms left at the inn or anything, because I think it was 10 or 11 that said there was no more room at the inn because they got the last one. So, but then they were also there for when Jesus was born. So, yeah. But I think each showrunner, I think 13. I don't know if we ever actually got one with 13 or even Capaldi. I don't know if we ever got one with Capaldi either. But they have pretty somewhat routinely done that kind of running joke of like the Doctor having been at Bethlehem and actually getting the last room at the end. So I think maybe even then keeping time intact, maybe actually keeping time intact, because then it's a fixed point that there's no room at the inn. So then Mary and Joseph have to go into the stable and give birth to Jesus there and everything. So hey, just you know, he's just keeping time intact that way. But yeah, this was also like a nice new add-on, like someone the Doctor met, like a regular human woman, born millennia after Jesus, became the North Star, became the one star that you know, the 3 wise men followed. So is that like a bootstrap paradox then? Like Joy had to meet the Doctor and had to be born and had to go through all of that just to become the star that you know. Oh, Anita, I don't know if I've ever loved a side character as much as I've loved Anita. Like she was such. Like I've never seen that actress before in my life, so props to her, props to the actress for pulling off that role so beautifully, and props to Stephen Moffat's writing too. Again, he knows how to write characters that really tug on your heartstrings, even more so when they leave, whether that's just walking out the TARDIS or even getting thrown into like oblivion or something. So yeah, but no, Moffat, he's just Moffat is a great writer. Anita, she's just she's an angel. Anita, I mean, wait, Anita Angel. And Anita and Angel, they have the same number of letters. So that's not a coincidence. That cannot be a coincidence. Anita and Angel have the same number of letters, and Anita is nothing other than an angel. She's nothing more, nothing less than an angel. She was an angel to the Doctor all 12 of those months that he was there, you know. And yeah, oh god, I really want her back. I hope the internet, like the fan response to her online alone is positive enough to bring her back for something, even if it's just for one other episode. Like we had Craig showing up for one episode as a side character, you know, and then he came back as well in like a later time. So bring Anita back, you know, have the Time Hotel be necessary again, or maybe have her be promoted or moved to, like, maybe have the Time Hotel have multiple branches or something across Earth, so then in the future, if they go again into Earth in the future, then they can meet Anita again. I don't know, either way, I want to see Anita back at some point. So yeah, but it did shock me. It genuinely shocked me, like towards the beginning, how like she walks into the room and there's a door, like the locked door is open, there's a Silurian in the room. I don't know if it's because she knows about it or if she's just genuinely that unfazed by anything weird happening to her that, you know, it just didn't really bother. Like Joy was appropriately taken aback by it, and even held up a hairdresser, like a hairdryer in defense and everything. But Anita was just like, okay, so I'll just I don't know if you could even call it a breath of fresh air. It just felt kind of, you know, it felt very new and felt very kind of unique to have someone respond that nonchalantly and almost ignorantly of something like ignorantly, even the sense that she just kind of like she could probably care less if there was a Dalek in the room, let alone a Silurian. But you see a Silurian, you're gonna be at least a little bit surprised. She did question the Doctor, like having not moved on from his past, so that he was stuck in the past and he was kind of pondering and everything. So maybe there was, you know, I think something in her past that prevented her from moving on, but in a way that she was just kind of blissfully kind of just couldn't care less about like weird shit that happens in the present day or anything. So chair night, the ever so fateful, the very very fateful chair night that Anita and the Doctor had, and like I think like it's crazy, like maybe even in like a butterfly effect sense too, to think about like up until that point they only actually worked together, and I think she only really knew him in like a professional sense, but from that point onwards, like from the moment the Doctor asked her to sit down and have dinner with her, and then like to sit down and talk with her and everything, like from that point on they had regular chair nights of different kinds, like dinner and a chat and Connect 4 and all sorts of different stuff. And he gave her like a bigger on the inside microwave. He made her TARDIS blue. He made her car TARDIS blue, and even made her sat nav be like, oh, it doesn't take you where you want to go, but it takes you where you need to go, and all that kind of stuff. Just integrating her into his life more and more without even realizing it, and like in the most kind of subtle kind of ways and everything. So, but just like that year they spent together, they really got to know each other. And I think, you know, I wonder if it's also a case of like for the first time in a long time, the Doctor might be the first real personal connection she's had with another person, like outside of work. Like outside of that, she's only really room service and management for a hotel. But then now the Doctor came along and he stayed behind. Him actually taking the time to actually get to know her and put his foot forward kind of gave her the confidence to do the same thing. And then they became close. They became hotel mates or roommates at a hotel, pretty much. You know, but in like a completely platonic sense and everything. And you know, to the point where he was going to leave without saying goodbye, but then also I think she wouldn't let him do that, and then she actually got emotional actually having to say goodbye to him and everything. So, but yeah, I think the actress for Anita did a great job with that role. As far as side characters go, for me at least, she will be incredibly memorable. She'll be incredibly memorable, and I think I can't wait to see if she could return, if she's interested in returning at least. You know, but I think she got along so well with the Doctor, and I think that's always something you can definitely appreciate in a character like that too. She kept the Doctor grounded, and I think kept him sane for that year as well. Like him actually wanting to connect with another, like him wanting to connect with her could have easily gone south. She could have easily turned out to be a terrible person or something, but no, she was actually very nice and very very charming and very friendly and everything. And then that year they spent together turned out to be something that both of them needed. And I think again that kind of notion of actually, you know, maybe even befriend a stranger, you know, within reason of course. You know, from one Christmas to the next, I think they managed to, I think even Easter and Halloween and all the other kind of holidays too, they spent together and everything. So yeah, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. So, and I think there was also some TARDIS merch as well. I don't know if it was official merchandise or what it was. If it was like bought off of Etsy or something. But there was like TARDIS at different sizes, and there was a TARDIS teapot at one point too. And I think I'm pretty sure I wasn't looking at the screen when they said it, but I'm pretty sure she did kind of point to those TARDISes, and he said like he got them online or something like that, like something along those lines. So the last time we had any kind of Doctor Who relative merch in the show, like in universe, was Rose in the 60th. I think her mother's memories were still in her head, so she was making like she was like crocheting different aliens and stuff, and selling them to like some woman in Dubai. That never got expanded upon, which I mean I don't know if it needed to be, but it just never did. So I don't know if she's moved on from that, but now she's more self-aware about it, and now she's actually making like, you know, TARDISes of different sizes, or if someone else out there is, you know. In season 1 we had that guy that Rose met who was a conspiracy theorist, but then he knew about the Doctor and the TARDIS and all of his different kind of pop-ups in like in human history, and everything. So I don't know, like if he ever reached out to anyone, or if anyone connected to him, kind of learned about the blue box and thought, hey, that's a really funky design, and then they just went to kind of commercialize off of the TARDIS design and just kind of started selling little blue boxes or something. Or, you know, they had police boxes anyway in 1963 in London in the show, like in the lore and everything, like like in real life and in the universe, they do still have police boxes. So I don't know if it's like if instead of collecting TARDISes, he's just collecting police boxes, since that is the chameleon circuit for the TARDIS. So, and yeah, I think her ending was happy at the very least. He did not forget about her, not in the slightest. He got her a job at the Time Hotel. So I think given her times being spent at the hotel, he knew that she'd be a good fit anyway. So then he sent forward the recommendation and everything, and told them, you know, Anita from at the Sandringham Hotel, she'd be a great fit for you. So yeah, but then she jumped forward millions of years, or not millions, but like just generations and everything. I mean, don't know how willing she'd be to actually let all of that go, but you know, she joined the Time Hotel in the year 4202 anyway. So don't know if she said goodbye to friends and family first. I'm going to jump forward a couple of thousand years, you know. So yeah, either way, that happened. So it's good to see he didn't forget her, but then he also allowed her to take a step into the future and do what she's good at like an even higher rate and even better rate and everything. So it's going to take her time to actually learn what happened between then and the day that she left, like 2024 as well, like you know, any other kind of major kind of cataclysmic kind of human history kind of events or anything like that. So yeah, I don't either way, he got her a new job, so that was cool. And the return of Villengard, the warmongering pricks across time and space. So they've moved on from killer ambulances to harnessing the power of stars. The Time Lords did harness a star and actually use this and they use stars in suspended animation to power their TARDISes. I guess maybe Villengard is getting close to that technology, or maybe they're getting closer and closer. But I think their idea is to detonate a star, and I think maybe use that as like an infinite energy source and everything. But then the cost of that is that you have to kind of detonate it out in open free space, or else if it's on a planet, then the population of that planet will be zilch in seconds. So I think I do kind of wonder if we're going to get Villengard again in the next season too, because I think I mean, I don't know how often we've got them before, pre-shooty, pre-15. I think people have mentioned like the clerics from the Angels episodes from Matt Smith's first season. Apparently they were Villengard as well. Or apparently I think they had weapons, so I think they had some association with Villengard, but they've been going back to previous Doctors and everything too. So if that kind of energy source would be successful, they would still use that to fund like an endless war, like some kind of imperial kind of outreach program, or something like a galactic empire of their own or something like that, you know. So I think for the most part that is all I have from this. But as far as I know, there is a kind of like a teaser that's been released for the next season, so I'm gonna be a bit cheeky and I'm gonna go ahead and watch that, even if it is considered a bit spoilery. I'm gonna go ahead and watch that. So yeah, here we go.
There are forces beyond this universe.
Oh.
So look into them.
Oh.
Doctor, you need to get me home.
Whoa! She's from Boom!
Are deadly.
Whoa. Was that Cuphead? She's from Boom! That's Vara de Seethu! She's from Boom. She was in Boom. That's her. She's from Boom. She was in the Boom episode. Okay, so is she coming back? I loved her in the Boom episode too, so I don't know if she's coming back. Is she gonna be like a new companion, or is she gonna be like, I don't know, because we see Millie again, we see Ruby, and we see that's Gemma, and that's all of Unit. That's the Unit forces come back. So Ruby and Unit going back, and yeah, I think that's a little bit of Cuphead going on right there. That's some Cuphead type of shit going on. The Cuphead 3D Cuphead maybe. But yeah, that's the actress Vara de Seethu. Yeah. Still can't tell if I'm actually pronouncing her name right. I'm pronouncing it in like a more Western accent compared to a Malu accent. So yeah, but that's her. I'm pretty sure that's her. Yeah, so she's coming back then. Okay, Like, even that scene of the Doctor basically yelling at himself and degrading himself, he'd be like, you know, why are you being so dark and mysterious and vague for? This is why no one likes you. Get a few chairs or something. In the TARDIS, there's no chairs, it's so big, there's so much space, and you got no chairs, there's nothing in there. I think that has been a common kind of observation / complaint from many people from throughout season 14, that the TARDIS looks so big and it's got so much space and all those endless pathways and corridors, but there's nothing to actually make it look nice or make it look homely or make it look lived in, you know? Like, previous TARDIS versions actually had a bit more kind of pizzazz or a bit more to it and everything, but this one literally looks like the bare minimum for a TARDIS and the bare minimum for like an actual vehicle that takes you throughout time and space and everything. It's curious that he actually got Ncuti to be the one to do that, to actually make that stance, because then again, 15 has arguably been the most emotionally open and then the most kind of forward and then the most, I mean, steps have been taken, but I think people might be kind of saying that he's too open because it's more than they used to compared to the previous Doctors. Like with Ncuti, I think he's, you know, he is open to the level that you would expect the Doctor to be in order to try and be like an emotionally healthy person, but then he's still relatively closed off and he still has it in him, like that instinct to actually jump from place to place and to kind of, you know, to, especially now that he's alone again. With Ruby, he at least had someone to talk to, but I mean, even since Ruby, we don't know exactly how long it's been since Ruby's been gone, except that, you know, it's Christmas 2024, so maybe like a few months at most, but you know, because of that, he clearly hasn't he clearly hasn't spent the time to pick up anyone new yet, and I think maybe he can't, maybe he feels like he can't, maybe he just doesn't want to, you know, but then the fact that he's been traveling alone since then is also, you know, like what makes him saying goodbye to Anita that much harder and everything too, and him kind of, you know, being like this as well. So I think just like scenes like that, like I think and I think maybe even Moffat is one of the best people to write them to, scenes where the Doctor kind of berates himself. Or that was Christmas 2024, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Even outside the episode, hopefully you guys have had a really great day, you've had lots of food, you've gotten some cool gifts, and you've arguably, most importantly, you've gotten the chance to spend some time with the people you love, be it friends or family or both, you know. So like the episode says, don't be alone don't be alone in general, but especially don't be alone at Christmas. But here's to hopefully 2025 is a better year, and it treats us all well, and it treats us all as it should, and we get the things we want, and we're able to work for the things we want and everything. So yeah, here's to 2025. So thank you guys as always so much for being here and for watching this video and for watching all the stuff I've been able to put out this year as well. Comment what your thoughts on the episode are, and what your theories are for season 15 coming next year in 2025, season 15, with potentially our new companion and everything, and our returning companion and our returning Doctor and everything. And for those interested, the full-length reaction will be available over on Patreon, so you can go check that over there. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So until the next time, bye bye for now.